She tried to plagiarize my work. I went nuclear. Freshman year of college, I was in this physics class with lab reports that were absolutely brutal. We had to do this experiment about thermodynamics and then write a 2,500-word report analyzing all our data. The deadline fell right in the middle of the craziest week of the semester. Football games, parties, everyone going insane. So I did something I never do. I actually finished the report 3 weeks early, submitted it, done, ready to party. My lab partner Sarah was in the same group as me. We'd done the experiment together along with 3 other people, but everyone had to write their own individual report. That was like the whole point. 2 days before the deadline, Sarah calls me freaking out. She's literally crying on the phone going, "I haven't even started my report. I don't know how to structure it. Can you please just send me yours so I can see how you formatted everything?" I was probably still half drunk from partying all week, so I just went, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And I sent her my entire report, the whole thing, all 2,500 words. Big mistake. The next night, like 10 p.m., she calls me again. She's like, "Hey, I just finished my report. Can you proofread it real quick and fix any mistakes before I submit it at midnight?" I said fine, and she emailed it over. I opened that document and my jaw literally hit the floor. She had copied my entire report word for word, like she didn't even try to change it. The introduction was identical. The data analysis was identical. Even the conclusion was the exact same sentences I had written. I couldn't believe she was stupid enough to send it to me to proofread when she had just stolen the whole thing. That's when something in my brain just snapped. I decided I was going to make her pay for trying to screw me over like that. First, I used the find and replace function in Word. Every time we mentioned temperature, I replaced it with a curse word. Every time we said experiment, I changed it to another curse word. The whole report was suddenly filled with profanity. Then I found our methodology section where we explained step by step how we did the experiment. I deleted all of it and replaced it with a step-by-step recipe for spaghetti bolognese. Like first you boil the water, then you add the pasta, then you brown the meat. Our data table had all these numbers about heat transfer and energy. I deleted the whole thing and replaced it with the box scores from NFL games that weekend, just random football statistics that had nothing to do with physics. The references section was my favorite part. We had to cite like 15 scientific papers. I went through and changed all the author names to Harry Potter characters. So it said things like, according to Dumbledore and Snape 2008, and as demonstrated by Weasley et al. 2009. For the grand finale, I rewrote her entire conclusion as a confession. It said, "I attempted to plagiarize this entire report from my classmate because I didn't do any of the work myself. This is academic dishonesty and I deserve to fail." I sent the edited document back to her at like 11:30 p.m. I fully expected her to call me screaming within 5 minutes, but my phone stayed silent. I figured maybe she looked at it, realized what I did, and just decided to pull an all-nighter writing her own report. 3 weeks went by, nothing. I kind of forgot about the whole thing. Then one day, I'm walking across campus and Sarah calls me absolutely losing her mind. She's screaming so loud I had to hold the phone away from my ear. Turns out she never even looked at the document I sent her. She just submitted it at 11:59 p.m. without reading a single word. The professor had called her in for a meeting about academic misconduct. When they showed her the report, she tried to blame me, saying I must have sabotaged her. But by doing that, she accidentally admitted she had tried to plagiarize my work in the first place. She didn't just fail the module, she was facing expulsion from the university. Her parents had to come in for meetings with the dean. It was a whole massive thing. I graduated 5 years later and came back to work as a research assistant. The physics department director pulled me aside one day and said, "You're not going to believe this, but we kept a copy of that report. We show it to every freshman class now as an example of what not to do." They used Sarah's spaghetti bolognese report as the official warning about plagiarism.